Tonight we're going to be making jambalaya, and again we're using box Zatarain. And for this recipe, you'll need for making two box, 2.5 cups of water, this packet, meat of your choice, and 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil or olive oil. You bring it to a boil, you reduce it to heat on low, and you cover it. Now, of course, I always have my own little spin on everything. We're going to have that, a leftover vegetable, and we're going to have some cheddar bay biscuits. Okay? All right, over here for our meat, we're going to have a pound of Manda sausages, and we're going to have, um, this is chicken breast. I have two breasts. I'm going to take them, and I'm going to cube them and add that to it. And what I'm going to do before I add you add your meat to it, and you let it simmer. But what I always do is cook my meat separate. I don't like to put it in there raw. So I'm going to take my sausages and saute them with some vegetables. I always add extra vegetables to my box mixes. So hold one moment. Okay, here's our chicken. We're going to allow it to cool before we cut. Now we're using that same pot to saute our vegetables along with our sausages. And I'm going, once this is sweated some, I'm going to actually place the dry shrimp in here also. And what we have at the bottom of this pot is actually the drippings from the chicken. Okay. Okay, we have our meat. And now we're going to add our 2 packages of jambalaya mix. Two and a half twice is 5 cups of water. Now we had a little water left from the broth from the the vegetables. So I didn't put quite 5 cups, and if I see where I need some more, I add it. I don't want it to be gummy. One thing I like about Zatarain's rice, it cooks grain for grain. It don't stick together, and that's the kind of type of rice I prefer. But here it is all mixed together. What you do, you bring it to a boil, you turn it down, let it simmer for about 25 minutes, and you stir it. And then you turn it off, and then you fluff your rice, just by stirring it or whatever. So we have chicken breast cubed. What I did with those breasts this morning, I took them and I put salt, sugar, and enough water to cover it. I added, what is that stuff? I used, I'm sorry, liquid smoke, minced onion, a little Tony season, a little garlic, and a little onion powder. Now let it set in it all day so that, that seasoning had marinated those chicken breasts, and they were frozen. So I left them to thaw out. So here's what it looks like prior to it boiling, and I'll come back periodically and show you what it looks like. This is an easy, simple meal. It's a weeknight. I work, homework with my son, choir rehearsal for him. So, you have to find things that'll work. Now, I know how to make jambalaya from scratch, but when I want to make it quick, I don't have time, I use this recipe. So we'll be back and show you the finished product.